Hi guys. It's your guy. See, confuse me. Let's go again. Sorry, hi guys. It's your. Stop laughing.
No, can I be honest? This has to stay in. Like, stuff like this is what I love, man. Please, let's stay
Guys,
in.
you keep messing up our intro, and it's because Harry's here. We never do this.
No, don't do that. It's just because we all know you.
Can we just get into it? I don't even want to do the intro no more. Hi guys. You know who it is.
You know the vibe.
We have our first guest, and it's Harry Pinero.
Whoa, I'm your first guest.
Yeah.
Oh.
But I will say something though, just because we did initially wanted you and Darkest.
Yes.
So
why did you?
Though, isn't
say
it?
that?
I think it was fair for the world to know. We wanted both of
but
you.
there's no space.
Okay.
Yeah, but we did plan to make space for both of you. But
we still love you, obviously.
Okay.
And we still wanted you, but
That's fine. That's fine. You wanted him as well.
But I'm really happy that you're our first guest because you always remember your first of things.
Yeah, that's true. I remember a lot of my first things.
Does any stick out to you right now?
What first are you thinking of right now?
The first £1,000 that I made legitimate from content.
Is it? What content was it?
I did an ad for TikTok.
Yeah.
It took 6 months to pay me. And I've never refreshed my app every day like that before. I was waiting for it. And then when it came, I didn't know how to act.
Really?
Everything went that same day.
That's a good first to remember.
Yeah, I remember. Yeah, a lot of good. I remember the first time I met you guys.
I was going to ask, when would you remember?
Yeah.
Tell us.
See, that's the thing about lying. I don't.
Oh, I wish I remember the first
time
time I met Harry, but I love Harry so much that I wish I remember the first time.
Who paid you for that?
No, and the thing is, what really annoys me, every time I see Harry, I tell him how much I love him and I get so excited to see him, but I think he thinks it's a joke.
Yeah.
Tell me the truth, yeah?
Okay, I'll tell you.
It's the way Adeola says it.
I know,
She'll come
sometimes
into
it
set
seems
and
like
be
it's...
oh my God, my favorite. And I'm like, bro, we're on Disney Plus, bro. What the hell?
But that's how I feel, Harry. I wish sometimes you could come in my body.
Hey!
No. I wish
you could like
swap.
what you're talking about.
You know the easy way. This is what I'm saying about your English, man. It can get you in trouble. What? I wish you could just... God, look, you had like a Power Ranger one as well. What you should have said is, I wish you could feel how I feel. Simple.
I wish you could feel how I feel.
Yeah.
But the love is genuine.
But I can
When
feel
I
it.
Yeah, the love
see
is genuine.
And also, I would say this, and I say this all the time with you guys, yeah, you lot are actually incredible at your jobs as well. But as people, you are the same off camera as well. But even more better, to be honest.
Yeah.
So that's why whenever you guys call me, I'm there.
And
Yeah.
likewise.
Yeah, Harry is someone that does like live up to his word, I'd say. Like you can
And
rely
you're
on
very
Harry,
supportive, you know. In this industry, it's very hard. But when I'm around you, you make me feel comfortable and you give me opportunities. So I want to
Guys,
say
this is the
thank
thing
you.
about it, you're going far again. Because it's not me, I don't book you.
No, but you look, okay, let me say seriously, but you actually speak out.
Yeah.
Like
you'll
for-
suggest, you'll like make sure when conversations are happening, you'll throw certain names in the conversation. That's very rare, yeah.
Because it makes my job easier as well, working with you guys. Because we have a relationship as well. And you're all very funny in your own way. So if they say, who would you like to work with? By the way, I don't make the decisions, but I feel like I'm at a place right now where if
you're very
I
influential.
don't want to do this, they'll be like, okay, cool, why? And I'll say it's because
you're not
more comfortable doing it with these people.
Yeah. And that is very important in this industry because, as I was going to say, because you can get overlooked and where you've done really well to get to where you are. So things like that really help people like me and Mariam, where they could just go elsewhere. So we do appreciate it.
I don't do it for any other reason apart from your talent. It's if you was horror at your job, you'd be like, I haven't seen Harry in a minute. There's a reason why.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But you're very, very good at your job.
So would you say that we're friends then?
Yeah.
We are
like
proper friends.
Real friends or industry friends?
No, real friends.
So if we were in like a situation, I was like, Harry, because I thought there was one time I called you.
Let's go there.
Let's go there. There was a time I remember, I think my car broke down or something with the tires and I called you.
Did you?
Yeah, because there was no other guy that I knew like that to help move my car. And I was like, oh, let me see if Harry's available. No, but you called me back.
Oh.
Yeah, you called me back and you're like, what's going on? And I think I said, no, it's fine, all sorted. But you did call back and I feel like you could have helped.
Yeah, I would have.
And the fact that you came up, his name came up in your head shows how much of a good person you are.
Yeah.
You know what? Round of applause for all of us.
Yeah.
We just care about each other.
Yeah.
That's the main thing.
But I said happy birthday to you and you didn't reply.
When was your birthday?
See, this is
Right.
So now you understand it. This just debunks everything we just see. This is the thing about life. It can just slap you. Because my birthday was on the 6th of May.
Yes.
I didn't get a message from you.
Hey!
Not you.
Okay.
Wait.
Right.
I didn't get a message from you. You didn't even know it was my birthday. I even posted on my main feed.
I haven't liked it.
Not even engaged.
Wow, Mariam. That's bad, man.
The excuse I'm going to give you is because you've just had a child. And you probably got baby brain.
Yeah. And I feel like when I'm on socials, it's just in and out. Like, it's just quick thing. And sometimes I'll be on socials and Ezra's swiping up and I'm like, do you know what? This is all overwhelming.
Yeah.
So, but happy belated.
Thank you.
But Harry, like, I was so happy to see you made it to another year as one of my favorite people. So when I knew it was your birthday, I couldn't just message him. Babe, you know how I feel about contacting people.
Yeah.
I took it off socials because I said, this Harry gave me his personal number. The number is saved as Harry Personal. So when I opened that and I said, I really want to tell him happy birthday. It wasn't like a generic message. I got nothing.
I'll say
it hits different.
Yeah.
And even today I said to him, he didn't even listen to it.
Oh,
it was a voice note.
Yeah.
See, you might have to play it now.
I must. All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is the voice note that Adeola sent me on my birthday, which I didn't respond to. This is a bit funny here because it says Wednesday the 7th of May, which is the day after my birthday.
Yeah.
So that's not even on the birthday. Oh.
But the thing is, Harry, it's still within the 24 hours after. Okay. What was the time that I sent it, by the way?
12:31.
In the
or PM?
PM.
Okay.
It might as well have been next year. But anyway, let's just play what you sent me, yeah? First things first, yeah? If I heard that on my birthday the day after, yeah, I would have ended it where I've just ended it. But anyway, it's cool.
Happy birthday to you, Harry Pinero. I wish you nothing but the best, and I hope all these years you shine for success. Honestly, Harry, I actually love you, and I don't think you know, so I had to sing you this song.
That was something.
Yeah.
That was beautiful.
And to get nothing.
Like, she was even heart out,
No,
Harry.
she did. And look, I'm here.
Yeah.
Not just in front of you and Maz, but in front of the people.
Yeah.
You know, I'm sincerely sorry.
It's
I'm
okay.
not responding to the birthday message that you sent the day after my birthday. Yeah, I'm so sorry.
It's okay.
Forgot to reply.
Or even he didn't even listen to it, guys. This is the first time he even listened to it.
First time.
Do you know what? Everything happens for a reason, because what a moment you guys just shared.
We shared an incredible moment.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. But does it get to a point where, like, when is it that deep to be saying happy birthday to people? Because I feel like I'm at this stage, if I haven't posted on Instagram, I don't care. Like, I don't care unless it's my people. That's happy birthday.
I didn't post until later on, like 8 p.m. Just want to let everyone know.
Sorry.
I'm back crying, but it's part of it.
Life.
It's
life. Yeah.
We have fathers, we have mothers.
We have mothers here.
Mm-hmm. We have aunties.
He is crying because he wants his mum. But sorry, Ezra, your mum is working.
Yes.
So yeah.
Working right now.
Yeah. So I basically posted at like 8 p.m. I don't care like that how I did when I was younger.
Yeah.
So, and I didn't really want the attention because I know I get overwhelmed with the messages. So it's people messaging me on Instagram, people messaging me on my phone, on Snapchat, because it comes up on Snapchat. So I was just like, this is a lot.
Yeah.
How much times can I say thank you? So I just did a generic thank you message. However, I am happy that everyone did message me though. Because
it's a nice feeling, isn't it?
Yeah, it's nice. Yeah.
And it's a blessing to be able to see another year. So,
yeah.
Alhamdulillah.
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 Just don't do that again.
Why?
I am half Muslim.
You are?
Yeah.
Are you?
So are you.
Well, my dad's Muslim. Does that
so
mean?
is mine.
Yeah.
Oh, we're half.
Well, you're not
half.
Muslim.
We can't be half.
It's not a
country. We can't.
Okay. It's actually not.
You fast on Monday to Wednesday and then you go and get baptized on Sunday.
Sometimes I do take part in Eid.
Your father.
I support. Just one day though, not that whole. How long y'all do it for?
30 days.
Right.
30 days.
Yeah.
I love that though, because I feel like the Muslims, they're very strict.
Yeah, but that's like 40 days and 40 nights for Easter.
But I just feel like Muslims are just very like, it's everyone's standard. Do you know what I mean? Whereas some Christians take part.
There isn't a in between.
Yeah.
Fasting or
you're not. Yeah.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I know a lot of Christians that are very, very strict with their religion and the practices of Christianity. So yeah, we are very, let's get it done. And there isn't no in between.
So you've got a new podcast, Harry?
Yes, I have.
How are you finding that?
Good, you know.
Yeah.
Because I'm filming with someone, again, who I've worked with for a very long time, who's a proper good friend of mine, Darkest, called Onenbold. And yeah, I love it. Ooh.
It wasn't too bad though. It wasn't too bad. You did.
I love it.
I love it.
No, it's really good. Because again, we're just being ourselves. We're not trying too hard to be like serious.
Yeah.
We just want to have fun.
I think that's the thing on podcasts. I think you get the best content when you can just be yourself, have a conversation with your friend, and then the rest is just
and that's what it is. And we don't want to be known as the podcast. Like, for example, we've had comments, why don't you guys talk about serious topics? And I've said this before, so it's not a joke, but I'm like, if you really want serious stuff,
there's stuff
CNN
out.
or Al Jazeera, you can see that this is what we're doing. Right? And I just think sometimes people want more. I don't focus on it. It's not something that like I care about. But if I'm telling you this is what this is about, why would you want something else?
Yeah.
And if you want something else, by all means, there's so many other places you can go and watch it. But we're focused on just making people happy.
Yeah.
I'm seeing the responses of people saying that this is what they need. And obviously we started dropping during Ramadan as well. So people would be like, oh, like I'm about to eat, break my fast. Now I have something
to
watch.
kiki.
Which a lot of people are like, by the way. Like they love to have something to watch while they're eating. And I just think it's good. We're learning more about each other as well.
What have you learned about Darkest that you didn't know?
What have I learned about him? I'm more of a host.
Okay.
And he is more of he navigates the conversations.
Interesting.
And it works really well. And we didn't know that. I just literally just done the intro and started asking the questions because I could see the screen. It wasn't even like we planned it. And now it's just become a thing.
But it's so funny because when I watch you and Darkest, especially onto my TikToks, will come up where you two will be rapping.
Yeah.
And always be you two that happen to be like the ones that bounce off each other the most. And so I think you guys have a natural flow together.
And it's not, you know this, and you've worked with us before. It's not a plan.
No.
Yeah.
It's
so
amazing. You know when you got it like that, what can you do? It just works.
And it's not like I was raised with Darkest.
Yeah.
I met him as I started becoming a content creator. But we've become proper friends and it works so well. Like, it's hard to even explain.
That's like me and Maz. Like we're so in sync.
Like
you just know.
You just know. And it's like we were saying it, like do you and Darkest maybe accidentally plan your outfit, like just come up
Never. Never.
But do you guys end up matching like weirdly?
So no, so the funny thing is there was a time when I came in and I kind of was like dressed up a bit. And then he was like, oh, is this what we're doing then? Yeah. Ever since then,
he's been dressing up.
Oh my days. Like he's been dressing elite. And I'm very chill. I don't really care about the dressing thing too.
Yeah.
Like, but I remember, I don't know what I was wearing, and he just looked at me and he goes, is this what we're doing? Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Ever since then, he's clean. Like I'm like, we could go to dinner next after this episode.
We love that.
But I love it. It's great. And it's something that wasn't planned. He just called me one day and was like, do you want to start a podcast? I was like, wow, of course. Then he made the name, Old and Bold. And yeah, it's just something that's great.
That's what I was going to ask. Is there someone that's more like take the lead in terms of like business stuff and then, or are you both the same?
I think we just want to focus on primarily what the job is, which is to record a great podcast. And I think everything else that happens, we have a team for that.
Yeah.
That, they are they specialize in that. Whereas with us, our specialities are what we do for content.
Yeah.
I think for me anyway, from my own experience, I think that's the best thing to do is to have people do their job. I'm trying to do everyone else's job.
Yeah.
But if someone's robbing me, I can know. I get numbers. I can see what's happening. But other than that, it's lovely. I'm enjoying it.
I have a question. So obviously, like you guys have worked with friends before, and I feel like with podcasting, it's such a commitment thing. Like I feel like when you're joining a podcast with your friend, it's not like a whim. You have to really commit. How do you know that this is like something for you and Darkest? Because obviously you had your other podcast. How did you find navigating that? Obviously now you've got one with Darkest.
Yeah. So when it's you kind of can just be like, I don't need to do this.
Yeah.
It's who else is going to tell you what to do? But when it's two people, I think it's a unspoken loyalty that you have to this podcast. Do you know what I mean? And we get so excited to film, and I think that's amazing. Like I'm like, I can't wait to film. And then like when the episodes come out, it's like I love seeing the responses.
Yeah.
I think that's what it is. And I think when you start something, I think even like our careers, like you don't even know where it's gonna go, but you have a little inkling that, okay, cool, this could be something.
Yeah.
Then it happens.
Yeah.
And to see that we're like almost, probably, God willing, by the time this comes out, we'll be on 100K subs.
Wow.
For like 10, 15 episodes, I think is for
that's
a podcast.
amazing.
That's it. Yeah.
I think that's really good.
No, it's
it is.
amazing.
And so yeah, that's what keeps us going. That like the sky's the limit.
Yeah.
Really. And yeah, we're just happy to do it. And it's different from YouTube, even though it's on YouTube, but it's also on like streaming platforms. But it's like, this isn't scripted.
Yeah.
We follow something, but everything we do is not scripted. And I just love that. And I think it's probably the same with you guys.
Yeah.
The reactions is what makes it different.
Yeah.
Literally.
You know? So I love it. I'm not gonna lie.
I'm glad you love it.
Team podcast over here.
Oh, it's sick though, isn't it? You know what I mean?
Hopefully one day we can get like a duo. I'd like to see how you two and us two bounce.
Last time.
Oh wait, no, we are going on their podcast soon. Actually,
we are.
Someone was late.
Who?
Adeola.
And you actually.
No, I was on time.
Baby, you didn't make it to just.
Wait, what are you? No,
when we was meant to go on their pod.
My manager told me that you told me it was cancelled. Remember?
Yeah, but you was already running late.
No, I hadn't. No, I was literally on my way. I was fine. Because when you said it was cancelled, that's when I was like, oh, okay.
But babe,
what the heck? Let's get on the messages.
But babe, basically, we were supposed to be there. I believe it was like 3:30.
Yes.
But you wasn't gonna make it exactly for 3:30. You'd already said you was gonna make it for like 4.
You was gonna make it for 4.
Yeah.
And I was like, I need to leave to go pick up my son for 5. And I knew that if we're gonna get a good episode, there's no way I could have rushed an episode. No, you said you was gonna get there 4:15.
Yeah.
So I said, come on, man.
It's not a good time.
But
you was gonna get there for 4.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Well, it's fine. We'll go again.
We'll go again. Yeah. Oh, I'm really excited because I don't know how to explain it, but I really like Darkest.
Yeah.
Wow. So I feel like how I feel about Harry, you feel about Darkest.
Like, there's just something about Darkest. Like, he just gives me that underdog that he doesn't do too much, but then when he does,
he's different.
Yeah.
He's very talented.
You can't compare Darkest to anyone.
No.
Yeah. Like what comes out of his mouth, it's like brain.
That head. It's just.
It's not big for nothing.
No, it's got a lot of skills in there.
Yeah.
And he takes them out when he feels like
Yeah.
That's why I got a podcast with him.
Yeah.
I'm lucky. I'm lucky guy.
And I feel like Darkest is like exclusive.
Yeah, I like that.
You can't just get a Darkest.
Yeah, you can't.
Literally.
You can't.
You have to work hard to get a Darkest.
Yeah.
But Adeola's been an amazing auntie, by the way.
I can tell.
Like, amazing.
But I'm not ready for
all of that.
No.
Not yet, anyway.
No, how do I feel about kids?
Yeah.
I don't think about them. Like I was saying.
No, I'm sorry, man. I know you didn't mean it that way, yeah, but I don't think about them. Or it just don't exist.
It doesn't come to mind.
It doesn't come to mind at all. Like there's no part of me that's like, ooh, like I just know. But what I will say is I think I would think like that if I was in love with a person. Because, you know, if I had a man and I loved them, I probably would be like, oh, do you know, I actually want to have your baby.
Yeah.
But to think of a baby without the man, it's like, what useless person is going to be the father?
Yeah.
God forbid it wouldn't be a useless person. But do you know what I mean? I need to be in love and see the other half to see the baby.
Ooh, good that you put that well.
Poetry.
Yeah.
In motion.
Yeah.
Look at yourself.
But I don't get girls when they're just like, I just want a baby. I just want a baby. I was just like, as if you can just go to Tesco and just buy it. Do you know what I mean? Like a baby's a person.
It comes with.
Yeah.
I think it's not advertised enough what it takes to raise a child.
Yeah.
Labor and things that you've gone through. I always say to people, take your time.
Yeah.
Same, I would say that as well.
Make sure that you are also in the right place and you've done the work for yourself.
Exactly.
Before you go and bring a child into this world.
And have a village.
Yes.
I think a village is really important.
The most important.
Yeah.
Because little things like, I feel like it's so important to still be you when after a parent, like have the things that, you know, you love, because you can actually really lose yourself. And I don't think you'd be the best version of yourself if you're not happy with yourself and be a better parent, if that makes sense. So village helps if you can, helps the load. I think we feel like we can't ask for help, but take the help if you can.
I've got so much help. And it's amazing because people that want to be there as well.
Yeah.
More than just, can you do me a favor? It's more like I've literally dropped my son to my mum and I've gone to work. And then it's gone to like 7 o'clock and she's like, just let him stay.
Yeah.
Go and get some sleep and then come back in the morning. Like, and that helps me a lot because I need the rest so that I can be available for my son. So
exactly.
It's a beautiful thing.
It is. What is the topic What's the theme of this week?
We have dilemmas this week, I think.
Oh, so the theme is just dilemmas.
And I think it's linked to relationships because obviously we're girls and you're obviously a boy.
Man.
He's a man.
Sorry, man.
He's a big man.
We're women.
Yeah.
Let me
Let's
rephrase that.
rephrase.
Sorry.
Yeah.
We are women and you are a man.
Yes.
And we just want to get a man's perspective on some of these dilemmas. And I guess we can.
I
I fixed it. I
see,
did.
what I like about us is that, you know, one thing people should What? I went high.
One.
I was thinking of that one thing.
One thing.
One thing.
How did we get there? You know, we started so well.
That's what I'm saying. I'm just going to give us credit and say the growth.
The growth.
Yeah. But
We evolve. We don't stay in the same places.
At the end of the episode.
It's true. Let's just get into the dilemmas.
So, Harry, you're going to read one too. What did she say?
Let's just.
I'm a Yoruba babe.
No, you know what? Who am I? Who am I?
Yeah.
To come and tell you how you speak.
Exactly.
So
let's give. We'll give Harry 2. We can put him in a sandwich.
Okay.
I don't like the way that sounds. All right.
So that means you're number 2. You don't start saying anything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So the first dilemma. Hey, girls and Harry. Obsessed with you and the podcast. I have a dilemma and I could really do with your advice. I've been with my boyfriend for 3 years now. We were friends, and then one night the tension and chemistry reached its peak, and we've been locked in ever since. We both work in the event/music industry, how we became friends, and then ended up getting with each other. Lol. Hope my manager doesn't see this. Not to toot my own horn, but I'm gonna toot that bitch. I've been absolutely killing it in my career. I've worked with some big clients, gotten promotions, pay rises, and put on some really good sold out events. My boyfriend, on the other hand, has been really going through a really tough time. In terms of work, he was made redundant on our vacation and had to go freelance. He's making money, but he's not reaching the same milestones as me. I don't care, and I always tell him things will happen on God's timing, but I think it's starting to really get to him. I think he's a bit jealous, and anytime I try to talk to him, he kind of shuts down. I'm not sure what to do. He's mentioned a couple of times that he wants to go on a break so he can get his shit together, but I want to be there for him. I'm literally his piece, the fuck? And I know the only reason he feels like this is because of how work is going. What do I do?
I'll let him start with that. I've got my view.
That's tough. I think, being a man, you want to feel like you have some sort of control over not only your emotions, but your work and your finances. Yeah. And when you don't have all 3 of those things, I think it's a recipe for disaster. Also, coming home to your partner and being able to discuss the wins in life is something that makes you all motivated. When it's imbalanced and you're a man, I think that can take its toll and the relationship can basically suffer.
Yeah.
Also, when you go from friends to partners, sometimes you can lose that friend aspect of it. Now, if he was coming to her as a friend and saying, I'm going through it, he wouldn't feel that embarrassed because obviously they're just friends.
Yeah.
Now that they're partners, it's hurting him.
Yeah.
I think the break, when you've got a good woman and she's actually saying, I'm going to stick by you, the idiot part is to leave her. If anything, he should be focusing primarily on getting better. Tough times happen, but also no one is always winning all the time.
Yeah.
And I think that's the reality. Sometimes people think, oh, because I'm not winning right now, I'm not a man or I'm not whatever. No, it happens. And there is no shame in finding other work until things pick up.
Exactly.
I think that's the reality. We're living in a very, very tough time.
Nah, times are hard.
For everyone.
Yeah.
People are having to do way more than they need to because times are hard. So I would say for him, if I was his friend, I'd say never, that's a good woman there.
Yeah.
Open up, explain to her that, yo, this is a tough time, right? It's affecting my mental.
Yeah.
But, and I also believe, don't know if he's religious, pray on it.
Yeah.
Prayer helps and it guides you. It gives you the satisfaction to know, look, God is in control.
Yeah.
This is meant to happen.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't say leave her. I'd say just communicate how you feel more. And don't be distant because you can get to where you want and then you've lost a good woman.
Yeah.
You never know. She could help you.
Women are always ready to stand by a man, but I feel like men always get in their head. Maybe it's like an insecurity thing where Yes.
But why? Because a lot of the times you hear girls that say like their man go through this, right? And then they stick by them. And then a couple of years later, them sticking by them, they cheat, they do this. And like that girl that's sending all the money, like spending all the time to like help this guy. Why
they should go on the break actually, now that I do it.
Because that happens. I think
look,
so.
For her, remember, she's got to make a decision for herself as well.
Yeah.
If she feels like she could have PTSD from this happening before, a break might not be the worst thing. But if the man is the one that's in control of the decision, I would say stick by this woman because she's willing to stick by you.
Yeah,
and
I agree.
Let's say, for example, they get married. What are you going to do now? You get married 10 years in, you're not making as much money. What are you going to do?
Yeah.
Oh, babe, I think we should go on a break. But
that's true.
But don't you feel like if he's showing signs of jealousy and like insecurity?
Okay, so that's the point that I forgot. That jealousy, that's not a trait anyone should have.
Yeah.
Especially with someone that was your friend and now is your partner. If anything, you can feel inferior, but don't be jealous because that's something. God's blessed that girl.
Yeah.
Who are you to now come and be jealous?
And don't you feel like it's a teamwork anyways? I feel like when you think of relationships, especially when you want to be with this person for the rest of your life, when you're down, I'm down. So together, how do we get us out of this situation? I don't think the guy's seen it like that. Like, that's your teammate. So if you're down, I'm down. So let's together make it back up. I don't get why he's not seen it like that.
But also, I feel like if a man keeps telling you he wants to go on a break, just allow it to happen. I feel like don't let a man tell you.
No, you can't.
So many
she's
times.
Doing well right now. She doesn't need that.
Anyways.
That energy.
Yeah.
Anyway.
And he knows what's best for him.
Exactly.
Yeah. And also, I'll just say, like, life, it happens. Not everybody's going to have a smooth run.
Yeah.
But, you know, the supporting aspect of it is the most important thing. And if she's there supporting, you don't know what you've got until you lost it.
Exactly.
So.
Good advice, Harry.
I mean, look, you know.
What does he know? I'm joking.
Yeah. All right, my dilemma.
Your dilemma. Take it away.
Dilemma 2. Hi, girls. Absolutely love the podcast. I tune in every single Monday without fail. The older sisters I never had. Congrats on becoming a mother and an auntie.
Aww.
Anyways, I don't have a confession, more like I'm seeking advice. I'm kind of in a similar situation to past Maz at the moment. I've just turned 18 recently. I live in Ireland in a this bare capital white area. Like I'm talking, me and my elder brother were the first black kids in our primary school. Recently, I've realized that there are not many love interests around me until I get to uni, etc. I was under a boy crazy spell for a while, but soon realized these dummies don't want me. I've gotten closer to God and to myself. My question for you guys is, if you could have a phone call with your 17, 18, 19-year-old self, what would you say to start the foundation of achieving success? What is something you regretted not doing at that age? And what are some goals you had at 17, 19 that you have achieved at your current ages?
Whoa, that's a deep one.
The first thing I'm saying is saving for that house, girl. Like, as soon as you hit 17, 18, if I can tell myself that again, I'd say I would say invest more for your future. I think sometimes when we're young and partying and just living life, you forget about the future. Just based off what I know now, I would say invest more in your tomorrow, whether that is within yourself or academically or business-wise. I think it's just so good to invest for later. And I learned that now.
So I was trying to look at the question again because I feel like she asked quite a few questions.
Yes, basically she's saying there's not a lot of love interest in her area. She lives in a white neighborhood area, whatever. She's gotten closer to God. She said she was under a boy spell. And if you could basically tell yourself, your teenage.
Do you know what I would tell myself? To wait. Like, honestly, like, I feel like celibacy, or if you are a virgin, I don't know, but I feel like it's actually really important. I feel like once you start breaking it with people that you already know that it's not going to go anywhere. And if you've already got closer to God now, babe, I was so determined. I was going to keep it till marriage.
Yeah, I think I was the same.
And I don't know why I broke it. Like, it was just like, I felt like everything around me and I thought I found the love of my life. But when I deep it wasn't the love of my life. He wasn't even God-fearing. And it's just all pointless.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I feel like if you've already got closer to God now, just keep it going and maintain that relationship. Because I feel like when you get in those cycles, sometimes like when I was younger, I would get in a cycle like, I don't know, maybe I'll go through some type of heartbreak and it's like, then I'll try to get back closer to God. But it's like, if you're already close to him now, don't lose that relationship.
Yeah. That's a good one. Oh, now I think I need to do mine again.
Oh, no, babe.
No. I don't
What
think
would
so.
you What would you do? What would you do?
I would say, listen to my parents.
And open up to them more as well.
Yeah, they understand more than we think.
A relationship with them that is very honest. Because I think it got real honest with my parents as I got older, and I look at all the years that I wasn't really close or honest with my parents as wasted years.
Yeah.
And as your parents get older, you realize they're not going to be here forever. So I would think I would have loved to be more closer to my parents in regards to like what I was going through.
Same.
And for them to understand who their son is and not who their son is pretending to be around them.
Yeah, I agree.
I mean? Then I think in terms of me as a person, I think I would trust my instincts. I think we have intuition. We are aware. We're not stupid.
Yeah.
But we act oblivious because
Yeah.
you know, that loyalty to things that are not tangible. They're not real.
Yeah.
That's something I would tell myself, like, yo, pattern, you know what's going on.
Yeah.
But then also I say the same thing to say everything I've gone through in my life made me who I am.
Yeah.
But it just would have probably made me a different person.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I speak with my chest.
From the heart.
I wear my arms on my vest.
Ooh.
Life
is a test. Oh!
Is it a song?
And Maz, you're next.
And just like that.
That was good. See, if Darkest was here, hold up.
Oh, yeah, he would.
Can I be honest with you guys? If Darkest was here, this would not be a deeper episode. It would be a freestyling episode.
He'll just keep going.
Yeah, we'll just keep rapping, gun clapping.
But how are you so good at it? Like, what do you see in your brain?
So I love like music. I love it, and I love rap.
So do you like music too, man?
Yeah,
but then it's like, it's not like I'm taking a piss out of it. I'm imitating what I love in a way in which it's funny. Because it needs, like, imagine I started rapping some deep shit. Life is hard. I got stabbed in the heart. Like, you'd be like, whoa,
that was
this
so
is too heavy.
good.
But if I'm rapping about things that I've never done before, like I've never sold tons of cocaine, but I can rap like I have.
Yeah.
It's fake reality.
Can we try?
Oh my God.
I'd love it.
Okay.
Okay, let's try. Let's just really get creative.
So are we just going off what
I have to close my eyes.
said?
Okay, cool.
Okay.
Right now, I'm in deep it. This ain't a life, it's a feeling.
So smart, I might geek it. Don't stop, cause I fleek it.
Oh. I feel like I'm gonna ruin it.
Oh.
So I'm gonna pause, take it back, and just chill in it.
Okay, see this. Look, man. All right. Yeah.
You know, that was not good.
One of the worst things I've ever
had. Is it?
Yeah, because look, you could see me and Maz, we went eek it. Like,
eek it, freak it, seek it.
You know,
okay.
And then you went and ruined it.
Okay. Seek it. We want to seek it. Seek it, seek it, seek it.
Addition to the pod. Baby Maz is in the building right now. Yeah, but anyway, I'm going to read the next dilemma. So the person says, Maz and Adeola, let me tell you, this podcast is my fave. Keep up the great work. So they love you guys.
Thank you.
I need your advice. Let me get into it. I'm currently in a situationship. I would say friends with benefits, but we are not friends like that. We are acquaintances with benefits. LOL. Every time we link up, it's a great time. Recently, we've been spicing things up and I'm loving mostly all of it. But his chat while in it isn't great. While in it.
Wow, doing the doings.
Okay, it's so corn-like and it just doesn't match his personality or his vibe. It's almost like he's acting as a different person. Not me having the power to give a man multiple personality disorder. LOL. It's becoming a slight turn-off as we just F buddies. Wow. I don't know how or if I should talk to him about it. I've tried to be vocal in the act, giving the energy that I like so he could follow my lead, but it's not working. I even tried to, put cloth over his mouth. Oh my days. Not even on some kinky shit. So he would be quiet, but he said he's not into that. The last time we linked up, he said something that took me out of my moment and made me cackle. I shrugged it off. Sorry, big boy. In the moment, maybe I should have addressed it. I don't know what to do. What do I say? I don't want to hurt his ego, but if this was fixed, I'd be a happy girl again.
She has to tell him, innit?
Sometimes you just have to be direct.
Yeah, I agree. Especially when it's sexual and intimacy. It's not enjoyable. The whole point of having that moment is to enjoy it. It's not fair if you're not enjoying it. She has to tell him.
I think you, as a man, if you don't have the awareness to know that she doesn't like you, you're finished.
Yeah.
But some men are just not aware.
Things like that.
Like, it's crazy.
Like, to be honest,
would it hurt your ego?
I would know. I wouldn't. Look, we're not in a.
But that's what all men will say. They know.
Movie.
Yeah.
Right? So you don't need to be saying things like this. Is the thing. People watch things and think
that's what they need to.
They're acting. In real life,
it's not like that.
Sometimes a girl might not even want you to say anything. She might want you to just look at her. There's so many, and I think you got to know the woman that you are in with, because if imagine he's saying some weird stuff like, "You like this, baby," and she's probably thinking, "Man, this is gonna dry me up."
Have you ever had bad feedback? Not bad feedback,
no,
but you know she weren't feeling it.
I've had, well, obviously in the big, like when I first was wrestling, I didn't know what I was doing. You learn as you go along, right?
Yeah.
And then obviously you have to remember every woman is different as well.
Yeah.
And you learn based on, I think, conversations before you even do that is very important.
Yeah.
Like ask it, like, you know, just real talk, like, what are you into? What don't you like?
Yeah.
Because there might be certain things that she might not like or feel comfortable doing, and you learn off that.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? But I've never actually had someone come to me and say, you need to do this better.
Yeah.
Or you're not doing this right.
Yeah.
But then in other way around, if I was with my girlfriend or my wife or whatever, and there was something I didn't like, I would say to her.
Yeah.
But have you had a moment where you're like, this girl's just moved a bit mad, but you didn't say anything?
Yeah, but I'm if it's my partner.
Oh yeah, if it's a partner,
then I don't feel no way about saying
you don't like something.
or do this better.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Vice versa. Because I think that's what keeps a spark in the relationship. But if you're just not even in a relationship and you're just having fun, this can make the girl say, you know what? It's fun. And she might not want to hurt your ego and just be like, you know, I'm trying to focus on other things and this is not serious. But deep down, she's thinking, you are horror.
Yeah.
So it's tough.
I feel like,
don't you think everyone has a cringe moment once upon a time? Like, we've all had cringe moments.
No.
Like, maybe they didn't tell you.
No, I would know.
Yeah. I think you'd know. You'd know when something
I've had a cringe moment.
Can you talk about it?
It was just like, you know, when you're doing too much.
Yeah, just
like you're on your own world, and then I don't think they was in the world that I was in. But it's like, you know, when you're trying to impress, but it's like, just relax. Like you're doing amebo.
What does that mean?
Like you're trying to overperform. That it's just like calm.
On the stage there.
No, literally, it's like.
Yeah.
It's not rhythming.
I think that's the thing. I think people think you have to over be dramatic with those kind of acts.
Yeah. And I think even then, that's when I wasn't my most confident.
Yeah.
So I feel like that was probably playing a part because I'm not that confident. So I'm trying to overplay. God.
Oh, thank you. You can tell Harry's a dad, so protective already.
Trust me.
So cute. I love, obviously, because Harry says we're friends, we're in close story mode. I'm in his close stories. And when I see you being a dad, it's the cutest thing ever.
It's my reality.
Yeah.
But I embrace it so much because I love my child.
Yeah.
So it's like spending those moments with him, I'm like those dads that you used to see on
your cool
TV
dad.
shows,
Yeah.
where they're so proud.
Yeah.
Like, all my stories, I don't put nothing mad on my stories.
Yeah.
Apart from when I'm with my son.
Yeah.
Like, I love it. It's beautiful.
Obviously, you're someone that doesn't show your child.
Yeah.
What is your reasoning behind that as well? Because I would have thought you're a big YouTube personality. You know, you've got a son. It's like you have so much more. I guess you can play video games. You can stream. Like what?
And I guess his friends as well. You've got a lot of friends.
You've got the whole boys.
I think it's more about the world that we're living in.
Yeah.
And obviously, you know already, like people may not like you and might not, no matter how grown you are now, and they don't see your change in life. They just think you're this one person.
Yeah.
I don't trust the world. And I don't believe that me giving my son something that's precious to me and his mum I don't think no one deserves to see that.
Yeah.
Apart from the people that we want to see that.
Yeah.
And people should respect that.
Yeah.
What's the fascination of seeing my
Yeah.
Like,
I don't get
what
that.
is it? And people that do it, I applaud them because it's like, that's their life. That's what they want to do. But my son is for me and my family and my friends. And that is it. And it will never be anything else. Do you know what I'm trying to say? So, and even down to like when I'm with my son out, I don't take pictures of anyone. I'll say to them respectfully, I don't like.
Oh, I really like that.
Son.
Yeah.
And people accept it. They understand because it's like, if I'm by myself, I don't matter. But my son this is the time I'm spending with him.
Yeah.
Stop that to take a picture.
100%.
You know what I mean? So yeah, I just love the privacy of my son, and we're living in a world where we get destroyed left, right.
Yeah.
I can deal with that.
Yeah.
I don't want my son to one day look at his phone and someone's saying something bad about him.
Yeah.
Nothing.
Exactly.
And he has not asked to be on there, even though he asks me all the time.
But
but he doesn't know what he's doing. So I would never put him on there.
No, I really get that. And I think, like you say, I feel like we're too loose on the internet now. Like, as in people
just say anything.
And it's so triggering. Like, imagine when you see stuff about you, then your friend, and then my child, an innocent person, come on.
As well.
Like, it's a kid. So, yeah.
And you can't be fighting everybody as well.
can't.
So I hear it.
But if we was in a world where it wasn't like that, he would be up there every day.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Vlogs I do with him.
No, because he's actually funny.
Hilarious. But that is the beauty of having a child, because it's for you and your family
to enjoy.
And one day, if he decides look,
where he understands,
I want to be on social media, or I want to do this. I'm not going to govern that. But now that I'm in control of everything, myth.
I do have one more question for you then. Knowing the opportunities you've had with your...
Hello?
Wants to look at everything.
Knowing the opportunities you've had in your career, and also knowing what comes with it, and the backlash, say your son wanted to do it, would you be fully supportive, or would you prefer, do you have like a different career for him?
I would prefer he done something else, because me being the person that I was when I started doing content is completely changed to the person I am today. However, that stays with you forever. People judge you based off what they don't like about you rather than what you've changed to become. And I don't know if... I feel like things are going to get way worse than what it is right now. And I don't know if he will be ready for that. Do you know what I'm saying? And I wouldn't want to put him in a position where he has to defend himself against the world, because he said some things that people may not agree with. So that's why I'm like, it's not a forgiving industry that we're in right now.
They don't let you forget.
And once they pin you to something, no matter how many years later, they will still pin you to that thing. And it's that common. They never want to see you who you have become. Like you said, it's always...
They always want to remind you where you've come from.
Who you were.
And painting you with a brush that they're the only ones that have the paintbrush to paint with.
But at least you can give him the life you want.
That was another one.
That was a good one. So what advice would you give this lady? Would you just say, tell him straight?
Be honest. I'd just say be honest. Honesty is key. Especially if you're not in something very serious, with due respect. I'd say be honest. If you feel like it can get there, even though I feel like sometimes when you start just having fun, there is no bone of there's nothing strong to hold on to it. So obviously things happen in other situations, but I think when you're just having fun, and you want to have fun, and that's stopping your fun, just be honest.
Especially if he's meant to be your F buddy, he's meant to play his role, and he's not playing his role. So what are we doing here? You're not even enjoying it now.
Vice versa, though.
So I would have to say video vixens. I was watching a music video the other day. It was the one with Moneybag, and you have Ari, and the way she's just clapping that ass, I wish I could do that. And I would have loved to just experience a moment where I'm just a video girl, but those ones that shake their ass and really just make her, those bad bitches, a bad bitch, the ones I'm talking about, that they can even put their hands on the ground while the bum is like water. I wish I had a moment like that. And then I watch a music video back and I'm like, yeah, I am that bad bitch, but it's I could never be a part of that. I'm sorry, I couldn't. But when I see it, I'm like, wow, you are bad, and you're bad. So yeah.
Now that I've heard Adeola's one, I get what she's saying. So now I'm thinking it sounds bad, because I feel like I've really turned my life around. So, but say I didn't turn my life around and I, didn't know God, right? I think I would have wanted to experience pole dancing, like a pole dancer, but not the one that strips, but when you just perform and you're just doing the splits. You got the stripper heels, like just an alter ego. That's it. Like my old life before I knew God. Yeah, stripper.
So a profession that I admire, don't know the name of it, but I could never do. You see those people that deep dive into the ocean, yeah? And like they go and find the remains of a dolphin from 2009. Like for me personally, yeah, like I don't know if this is true, but like 70% or even 80% of the ocean is not discovered yet, yeah? For you to just keep going deep in, yeah, mentally, yeah, you can't be up there. So I really would love to go and do that. Like I can swim, but there's swimming and there's swam. These people have swam. So I would love to do that. Yeah, that would be the one I want to do. Also, since you're getting 2 for 1 from me, I can't sing. Like genuinely, people that can sing and they do it effortlessly. You know them people that are like, and their lips are not even moving. Oh, those people, they know they've got the room. So being an elite singer, but then also someone that can go into the ocean and find things, that would be mine. Also, whilst I'm here, subscribe to my podcast called Old and Bold Love.
That was a good question, you know?
It was. I really liked Harry's one there. Because I do be looking at people swimming deep. And I'm like, I wish, you know those people that go into those caves?
Oh my God. I don't think I want to ever do that.
What was that?
Huh?
Oh my God, what was that, man?
Sorry.
She's so loud. But yeah, when I see people going into those tight caves and just exploring, I admire it and I wish I could do it, but I can't.
What about those people there that go to the top of buildings? Skyscrapers.
That's true.
And they're the ones that are like building.
Yeah. Like
or cleaning the windows.
Yeah, and you know the ones that do the line, you know, the electric line, they go right all the way to the top to get the signal. Yeah. That is scary.
Those people, apparently they get paid quite a lot of money.
Yeah.
As they should.
Because they only work specific times of the year.
Oh, right.
Yeah. So apparently, if you want to do like a line for a signal, you get paid 620 grand a year.
Ooh.
Do you know what I would have liked to see you as, Harry?
What? That's the thing about lying, because I lied. Wallahi, it's not. That's not.
Do you know what? I stopped listening to him. Do you know what I would like to see you as that I think you would have done really well? Like just to see you in that, like some rapper, like just talking their ish, but like flexing and slapping that ass and seeing him.
Vibe is what I'd see.
The bum, and you'll just be like, you'll be saying some shit, but the bum will be there. You'll be, and then when I whip it up, it's just.
With the one gold tooth.
Yeah. And then the hand will be like this. Babe. 2 watches, even 6.
And he just
3 on 3.
Like, just effortlessly,
Oh, you don't like that stuff?
No. But we can see you do that.
I'm humble, man.
In another life.
Apple Watch.
Apple Watch?
Yeah.
You've changed.
When
I met Harry, he always used to ask me what the time was.
Never.
On that Rolex.
No. Look. Right now, I'm in a different place.
Yeah.
Just turned 34. And I realized that I have an influence. Got to teach the young kids. It's not all about that.
It's not.
Yeah.
No,
it's not.
It's not.
And on that note, do you know what, Harry? Thank you for being our first ever guest.
Really appreciate it.
Look, genuinely, there's a lot of things that's happened in my career. That's like the highest part of my career, right? This genuinely isn't one of them. But it's also a moment that I will never forget. Do you know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
And I'm just happy that I was able to share this experience with you guys, genuinely.
Aww.
I am just happy for every experience.
She says she's happy that I came to the podcast. Anything that I want, I cop fast.
And the thing is, he's here, but he's gonna trespass.
Tech blast.
Y'all need to chill so we can broadcast.
Ooh. And no, we don't talk about finance.
I got so much money in cash and in my Binance. That's the app used for Bitcoin. When the stick join the party, he'll be on the flake.
No?
He lost it. He did not lose it.
Enough.
Yeah.
You know what? Sometimes we do too much.
Yeah.
I should have left that Binance.
You should have literally.
Binance was good, man.
Yeah. And you just had to overdo it.
Had to overdo it.
Nothing to
Overmove it. When I see an app and I got my gap, I'ma overshoot it.
I'm gonna come back with the darkest with a proper bar ready. Like,
I'm gonna when I come on your pod, I'm gonna write a 16 bar.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, give us a beat, and we'll drop it.
I'm really gonna come with my pen and paper. And I was also gonna say we've evolved so much with our English. Hey, God is good.
And I think on that note, this is where we can start saying our goodbyes, guys.
Yes.
You send them
like, comment, and subscribe. We're trying to grow our YouTube channel. So, guys, subscribe, like, and comment. Let us know what you think of our first ever guest, Harry Pinero, in the building.
And obviously, you guys know if you're listening on Audio Sounds, give us 5-star and a review as well. I've been your Mariam Musa.
And I've been Adeola Patron.
And I've been Harry Pinero.
Not the dinero.
I played football in the sand, Sierra.
And don't get me started on that Hyper Nero.
Okay, man.
Sorry. Bye, guys.
Bye.